Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Duo Group Ironman. Last video we did a bunch more Zora, we got up to 300 KC, and this is what we got. We ended up getting 2 more onyxes in the last video, so we have those stored away for future zenites or whatever jewelry we want to end up making. It only shows 299 KC, but this is pretty much all the loot we got from the couple of videos of doing Zora. I said last video that we're going to stop doing Zora, and it's not because I'm not enjoying it anymore. I really do enjoy Zora, and I really want to do a lot more. And I don't know if you can hear the rain in the background. It barely ever rains here, so it's really cozy when it does. I do really enjoy Zora, but the kills are just so slow. It's like 3 minutes 15 seconds to 3.5 minutes per kill, which is just really bad. So we're taking a break to do Slayer for a while to get 93 and get the occult necklace from Thermi. That's the very minimum upgrade I want to have before going back to Zora. I mean, potentially along the way, I was saying last video, you know, we could theoretically get like Imbued Heart, we could get another Zenite and have an Anguish. Maybe we'd end up getting 94 Magic for Vengeance. And it's also just like a nice break from doing Zora, a little variety for the videos as well. We do still have the demonics task, I believe, but we're like right near the end of the task. Let me just ask him. We had 17 left to go, so we'll just finish up that task of demonics. But before we do that, I just want to make sure to unlock some things here, just so I don't forget to do it later. Last video we did Fremnik Exile, so we're going to unlock basilisks for 80 Slayer points. We still have over 900 left. And because we have the blowpipe now, I think it's time to unlock shamans as a Slayer task for 75 Slayer points. Okay, let's gear up for demonics and we'll quickly finish that task. All right, this was the previous setup I had for demonics, and then this is the new setup. What we have now that we didn't have before was the blowpipe, assembler, fury, suffering. It's gonna be a lot nicer, especially because it's just the blowpipe upgrade over using the RCB. We only have 1 Zenite in 678, so the game owes me 2 this task for these last 17 demonics, right? The whole cash shack was pretty much nothing, so it's gonna be interesting to see over the next few days how much the cash stack goes up by. I mean, you could see even just from this first demonic strip, we're getting quite a bit of GP from it. That's already a 20x on the current cash stack. The really nice thing about using the blowpipe here is that, of course, we can use the specials and heal up. And also, they take poison damage too if you happen to venom them. I don't think it venoms them, it just does poison damage on them. But there's the task, no Zenite, literally always so unlucky on the accounts. Yeah, the wiki says venom converts to poison on demonics. To get level 93 in a skill, in this case Slayer, the XP required is 7.2 million XP, so we've got quite a long way to go from 5 mil. We have to get 2.2 million XP, and then on top of that we have to get a Thermi task, and on top of that we have to actually get the occult necklace drop. But that's okay, it's not about the destination, it's just about the journey and the road getting there. I'm not gonna be like skipping tasks for demonics or for any task in particular. I'm just gonna be using Durdel and enjoying Slayer and enjoying every task that we get, except for that one, that's a skip. Like I said, enjoying the juicy tasks. I'm still gonna be using darts for neck reels because I don't want to waste scales on the blowpipe. Ooh, time for some PVM. I noticed I'm running really low on bracelets of slaughter, and I don't need more like immediately, but probably pretty soon within the next few Slayer tasks I'm gonna need more. We do have all this red topaz because I mined a lot of gem rocks, but the higher your crafting level, the less likely you are to crush them. And Spook has a much higher crafting than me. She's level 86, so I'm going to put all these into the group storage and then have her cut them at her leisure. Just from this neck reels task, I made like almost 800k GP. Of course, there's the cost of the runes, but I just had so many runes from before from doing barrows, and I actually got a bunch of runes from Zora too. So I don't know if it's technically profiting, but I've converted a lot of runes into GP. 700 Kraken KC. Hey, there's a trident. That means free runes, which means that saves us a little bit of GP. Oh yes, the first Kraken tentacle, nice. You can make this into the tentacle whip, which is better than a whip, but it is degradable. However, it's not the tentacle that degrades, it's the whip that degrades. And then after it degrades, you just add a new whip to it. So I guess we need 1 tentacle for each of us, and then beyond that you can get 10 of them to upgrade the trident to the enhanced trident, which allows it to hold up to 20k charges instead of just 2.5k. 800 KC. Ooh, there's a hunter level 77 birdhouse running. And 1825 total too, apparently is a milestone. Hey, we just got 80 defense. 80 defense is ferocious gloves, and it also just makes the melee stats look nice with 80 attack, 80 defense. We're back with another Kraken task, and there's 900 KC. We are just zooming through the Kraken KC, and this is a pretty cool milestone, 1000. Kraken tentacle number 2, so me and Spook are both gonna be set for our tentacle whips. Now any other tentacles we get beyond this are just gonna be saved for enhancing the trident. I find it really weird when she says grats to me for getting a drop, because I almost feel like I should be saying grats back to her, because I mean it's kind of for her. So ooh, it's been a while since I've seen one of these. Hit points level 95. With all the questing we've done lately, it's my first time I've been able to reach 200 tiers on this account, and we're gonna get a bunch of RC XP for it. I did that little RC grind not too long ago, and it's so sad now I don't get a level every time I do Tears of Guthix anymore. We're about to do a little bit of cooking for dinner, and well, you guys keep asking to see our dinners, so here is dinner for today. Here's my good little housewife making me some biscuits for dinner. I'm making some potatoes here and the wok. Haven't used the wok in a long time. I miss using it. I've just been so busy playing Runescape all the time. And we're also making a chowder in here. Potato and corn chowder. And here's my face so that you can see me. I just took my biannual shower, so I'm okay with showing my face right now. It's so hot for you. When it's done cooking, it's not going to be shaped like a heart. It's just going to be one big thing. One more hit, attack level 81. Yes, here it is, level 90 Slayer. Oh man, every Slayer level is so far between, but it's a nice feeling. Another skill into the 90s. And right now, Spook is currently thieving because once we get one more level, that is going to unlock Serb, which is kind of funny to talk about because ironically, we are currently on a Heckhounds task, but once I get to 91 Slayer and get a Heckhounds task, we are going to need a lot of prayer pots for Serb. So hopefully by then, Spook will be thieving Master Farmers and have a bunch of Ranars from them. Because as of right now, I don't really have enough prayer pots to do a lot of Serb, but it's a boss I'm really looking forward to doing. Anyways, let's carry on. Just spent a bunch of time hopping and buying seeds for birdhouse runs, and I was just thinking that if Spook does end up thieving Master Farmers for a while, she's going to have a lot of birdhouse run seeds. And then, I mean, if she spends like just multiple days straight thieving them, we should just be set for birdhouse runs forever at that point. So this very well could be the last time I'll have to buy my own birdhouse seeds, for a long time at least. Oh, is this for like the Christmas event or something? Important letter. Oh no, apparently this is about next because it's coming out in a few weeks or something. Wait, why'd Spook Dog write this though? What the heck? Houndor? Been waiting so long to use that joke. Okay, goodbye letter. Ooh, that's our first Basilisk task. I haven't done I did Basilisk Knights in Trailblazer League, but that was a long time ago and the meta was really different, I'm sure, than what the main game is. And they did an update as well, something to do with like changing their special or something. So I'm gonna like look up a guide and figure out how to do Basilisks, and we got 149 of them, so I mean there's a chance, right, to get the jaw. For Basilisks, you have to wear some variation of the Mirror Shield, and it depends if you're using range or melee. Here's just the regular Mirror Shield. There's no negative attack bonuses, but with V Shield, there is negative range and mage. So if you're ranging, you want to use the Mirror Shield. If you're meleeing, this one has more defense bonuses, so you want to use the V Shield. Well, except for the magic, but you just pray mage. And then apparently they have no range defense, so I think I can wear Proselyte. I moved my house away from Relica, so what we're gonna do to get there is go to Lunar Isle using the portal we have in the POH, and then we just talk to get kicked off the island, and then it's gonna send us over here. And then we just take the boat to Isle of Stone. Oh man, this is such a throwback to Trailblazer League. Okay, I was just watching a guide, shout out Small XP Lamp. There's a safe spot over here, and then we just stand here, and they only have 2 attack styles, melee and mage. And because they can't get past here to melee you, it means they're only gonna use mage the whole time. So you just can't pray mage, and just AFK, drink the ranging pot. And we have super high prayer bonus right now, so the prayers are going to be draining too fast. The main drop from them is the Basilisk Jaw, which we can use to upgrade the Nezi. It's 1 out of 5k if you're off task, which is why you really don't want to do these guys off task, but when you're on task, it's 1 out of 1k. So good luck us, we got 149, and apparently this is going to be a very long task, because it's pretty slow to kill these guys. What's that, reflecting? Oh, okay, we got the Rag and Bone Man 2 bone, and then combat task. Wait, completed. Wait, what? I didn't even... What is this? I complete an elite combat task, and it says I completed the easy tier of combat. Is this a glitch or something? There's no way I completed all the easy combat tasks. Wait, hold on. Wait, frick, let me turn off the auto retaliate. Frick, stop. Okay, that's good. That's some kind of glitch. Alright, that's really strange. Oh, apparently all the herbs they drop are noted, so don't need the herb sack. Ooh, a basilisk knight superior. How much slayer experience? 5.5k, 5.6k, holy. There's 83 range, just chilling here at the knights. Getting like almost 40k range XP per hour. And then because they have 300 hit points, that means I get 1200 range XP per kill, which means I'm getting like 32 kills per hour or something. So yeah, with 150 we have to do this. As you can tell, it's gonna be a very long task. That means it'll be like almost 5 hours for this whole task. There's the first trip of nights done because we ran out of prayer pot. I want to do the math. We had 10 prayer pots and we got 48 KC, so it's 4.8 basilisk kills per prayer pot, which means that for each kill we need 1.2 doses of prayer pot, which is a bit annoying because I'm trying to save as much prayer pot as possible for like serve or other slayer tasks. I mean, I guess this is kind of an important thing too to get the upgrade, but still, rip to all the prayer pots I got to use here. New collection log slot, the basilisk head. Wait, what's the drop rate for that? From knights, that is 1 out of 1k. Damn, bro, you know how many freaking jaws I could have got instead of that? Bro, so unlucky. You guys said you want more IRL clips, so I got you. Wait, I gotta show you one more thing. Likara. For those of you that aren't in America or don't have Walmart, I just want to show you these different flavors. They're just like, I find them so funny. They're the generic versions of name brands. So instead of Mountain Dew, there's Mountain Lightning. Instead of 7-Up, there's Twist Up. Instead of Dr. Pepper, they have Dr. Thunder. And then I think Sam's is just like the Walmart brand name. So they have Sam's Cola instead of RC Cola. We're just getting a bunch of sodas here, a bunch of Walmart brand sodas to mix with some stuff that we got for Christmas. I'm using the DPS calculator plugin right now to figure out the DPS, and if I was using monk's robes, it would be slightly higher DPS. To be 2.5 or 2.56 versus what I have on right now is 2.33. So just to know for next time, I could have a couple less prayer points, but then have more DPS if I use monk's robes. Or actually in the future, when I get this task again, I'll probably just try melee instead because this is just so slow with range. Oh, the task is finally complete and no jaw. All right, this is the first time running laps since getting the Candor Hard diary done. With that diary, it unlocks the Sears Village teleport, which pretty much just saves you time running from the end of the course to the start. The Sears Village teleport just teleports you right there. I'll show you in a second. But I have my teleports filtered. I only have like an air staff too. I don't have like a dust staff or fire runes on me. So that way this is the only spell that shows up and I'm not going to misclick anything. And then once we jump down there, I have the left click set to Sears Village. You could just configure that. And it's going to teleport us straight to the start of the course. We need to get level 80 for the Cerberus shortcut, so that's going to be one of the passive goals in between all the Slayer. Alright, we got an agility level today. There's 77, and you might have noticed in the last clip that we got a shaman's task, the first ever lizardman task on the account. So I got to figure out what my setup's going to look like for it. When you're killing shamans, you want to wear the full tier 5 Shazian armor set, so that way you don't take the like extra poison damage from their poison attack. But we also want to get the Slayer helm perk because we're going to be on Slayer task, and with the Kren Hard diary done, you can combine the effect of the Shazian helm into the Slayer helm. You're not like combining the helms together, but he just like adds the effect. I don't even know if you have to have this with you, but we just ask him to show us the technique. The Slayer helm will now give the poison reducing thing effect of the Shazian helm 5 as well. Okay, we'll see how my inventory setup changes over time. But this is what it looks like, and I've only killed one shaman on this account, which was for the diary. I've noticed there's been some group Ironman that have gotten lucky with that 1 KC diary task. Unfortunately, I was not one of them, but there we go. You can see 1 KC, and the very long, tedious shaman grind for the Dragon Warhammer begins, which is a 1 out of 5k drop. And it's a very important item to get. We're pretty much going to need to get, well, I guess both of them, two hammers eventually, so here we go. By the way, when you're in the temple here, if you stay on the west wall or the south wall, the shamans don't jump, because normally, I'll just show you right now, if you stand here, then as you can see, it will eventually jump on you. Oh, it's the Shazian Protector. Kill a shaman in mulch that has not dealt damage to anyone. Blowpipe spec is amazing. Oh wow, must be a glitch. Hey, we discovered 2 glitches in one day. That's crazy. Rune Warhammer, Dragon Warhammer. Psh, all he needs is a little bit of saturation and it's the same thing. Well, there's the first shaman's trip done. Looks like we got almost 80 KC. Now, just like with the Basilisk Knights, turns out I go through quite a lot of prayer pods doing this. We went through 8 prayer pods, but I was trying to one-tick flick as much as possible, which also sucks. I'd really prefer to not have to do that, but because I'm so worried about prayer pods at the moment, I kind of feel like obligated to one-tick flick the whole time. We had 8 prayer pods, so I guess I'm able to get 10 kills per 4-dose prayer pot while I'm trying to one-tick flick. If I wasn't, it'd be a lot worse. Yeah, now that I'm getting into like more of the PVM-ish, I don't know if you really call this PVM, but the PVM-ish side of Slayer now, I'm realizing prayer pots are kind of a big bottleneck for me. One nice thing that we get though is lizardman things, and eventually we will have to get 5k of them to get them mounted Xerix in the POH, which would be super nice. So we're starting the stack now. Yeah, first ones we have like a few in the Xerix Talisman, but very, very, very few. Like 10 or something. They do also drop Xerix Talismans at a rate of 1 out of 250 or 1 out of 125 with the easy Karen diary done, which I do have. And then these you could dismantle for 100 things. There's the end of the first shaman task done on the group Ironman. Can't believe how unlucky this account is, dude. No Dragon Warhammer. I just wanted to point out the XP per hour though. So we're getting like 60 or just over 60k XP per hour. And each of these guys have 150 health, which means we get 600 range XP per kill, which means I'm getting about 100 kills per hour. And with the Dragon Warhammer drop rate being 1 out of 5k, that means this is going to be about a 50-hour grind, which I don't plan to do off task, just whenever I happen to get the Slayer task. I just woke up and saw this message in the chat box saying there's a new, or at least one new combat achievement. I wonder if that's like... Oh wait, I'm missing a log. I wonder if that's to fix the glitch from yesterday where it said I had all the easy achievements done. After this birdhouse run, I want to test something. Can I talk to Gammel and will I get the hilt thing? Okay, I just went through all the dialogue. I cannot get it. Anyways, we got the Kraken task, so time for some insane PVM. Oops, 1 kill too late. We hit 1100. 1200 Kraken KC. I guess in this video, we did a lot of like kind of boss or like demi-boss tasks. And a lot of these have been slower XP even compared to just like AFK and Proselyte, but especially compared to like the burst tasks like the Neck Reels or the Dust Devils. I mean, you can see with this Kraken task here, we've averaged 13k XP per hour, which also means based on the Slayer XP that I average like 50 Kraken KC per hour. But there we go, there's the end of the task. So it kind of sucks that the Slayer XP is so slow from these tasks. Since the goal kind of is 93 Slayer, going for the Occult Necklace from Thermi. But at the same time, I mean, there's really no rush. I'm just enjoying the journey and still learning new things about the game every day. Remember at the start of this video, we started with pretty much nothing in the cash stack. I want to show you what we have now. This is from like all the items I've been alching from doing Slayer over the last few days. We'll deposit all this into the bank and the cash stack is 4.5 million GP, but I was thinking I haven't checked Kingdom in a while. I don't want to collect the resources, but I just want to keep it topped up with GP and to get the favor up as well. So grab a rake here. Okay, let's see what the favor was at. We had, 90%, not too bad. Let's check the resource allocation and, we still had over 1.1 mil. Okay, so Kingdom wasn't as bad as I thought it was. We'll put like 1 million GP in here. As someone who's played a UIM for a long time, UIMs don't have access to Kingdom, so having to upkeep this is still kind of new to me. Anyways, that is going to be it. So we did end up getting a Slayer level in this video. We got to level 90, and then maybe next video we'll go for like 91 or something. That's a good like couple full days of doing Slayer. And then as I mentioned earlier, we also still have to get 80 agility to unlock the Serb shortcut. Spook is currently thieving, so that way she could get to Master Farmers without failing them and get a bunch of Ranner seeds and stuff. And speaking of my duo teammate Spook Dog, you can check out her videos, which are linked in every video description. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again next time.